Black inspiring figures, legends who changed the world. Throughout history, Black men and women have shattered barriers, defied expectations, and changed the world forever. They stood tall in the face of oppression, carved out spaces where they weren't welcome, and inspired generations with their wisdom, talent, and resilience. From civil rights leaders to scientific pioneers, from groundbreaking athletes to cultural icons, these inspiring figures have left an undeniable mark on the world. But their stories are not just about history. They are about the power of determination, the fire of ambition, and the spirit of excellence that lives within all of us. Today, we honor them. Today, we learn from them. Today, we are inspired by them. Welcome to Black Inspiring Figures, legends who changed the world. Civil rights leaders, the fight for freedom. Martin Luther King Jr., a dream that still lives on. We begin with one of the greatest voices for equality, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a man who saw beyond the chains of racism and dreamed of a nation where all people, regardless of their skin color, could walk together in unity. His "I Have a Dream" speech shook the very foundation of America. His marches, his protests, his relentless pursuit of justice, equality, and human rights changed history forever. But Dr. King's dream wasn't just for his time, it is for our time. It is for every person who dares to believe in a better world and is willing to fight for it. So I ask you, what is your dream? And what are you doing to make it a reality? Ruby Bridges, a child who changed history. Now, let's talk about a young girl who showed more courage than most adults ever could. In 1960, at just 6 years old, Ruby Bridges walked into an all-white school, escorted by U.S. Marshals, as crowds hurled insults and threats at her. Why? Because she was the first Black child to integrate an elementary school in the South. Imagine being 6 years old, walking through angry mobs just to go to school. But Ruby didn't stop. She didn't turn back. She kept walking because she knew her education mattered. Her bravery opened doors for millions of children who came after her. Her story teaches us that change often starts with one person. One act of courage, one step forward, one decision to stand up against injustice. Science and innovation. Black pioneers in STEM. Mae Jemison. Reaching for the stars for years, young Black girls were told there were limits to what they could achieve. But Mae Jemison proved them wrong. In 1992, she became the first Black woman to travel to space. She didn't just break barriers, she launched past them. Mae was not only an astronaut, but also a doctor, engineer, and NASA scientist, showing the world that intelligence and ambition know no color. She once said, "Never be limited by other people's limited imaginations." Her story teaches us that there are no limits, only possibilities. Katherine Johnson, the mathematician who sent men to the moon. When the world was racing to put a man on the moon, one woman's mathematical genius made it possible, Katherine Johnson. Her calculations were so precise that astronaut John Glenn refused to launch until she personally checked the numbers. Her work at NASA broke barriers for Black women in STEM, proving that brilliance comes in every shade. Her legacy is a powerful reminder that when you know your worth, no one can deny you your place in history. Black excellence in business and leadership. Madam C.J. Walker, the first Black female millionaire. Imagine being a Black woman in the early 1900s, a time when opportunities were scarce, racism was everywhere, and wealth was nearly impossible to achieve. Now, imagine becoming a millionaire in that time. That was the story of Madam C.J. Walker, the first Black female self-made millionaire in America. She built an empire from the ground up, creating hair care products designed specifically for Black women. But she didn't just make money, she created opportunities for others, training and employing thousands of Black women across the country. Her story teaches us that success is not about where you start, it's about how far you're willing to go. Black icons in sports and entertainment. Usain Bolt, the fastest man alive. When you hear the name Usain Bolt, what comes to mind? Speed, power, greatness. With 8 Olympic gold medals and world records that remain unbroken, Bolt didn't just run, he dominated. His success proves that when you put in the work, you become unstoppable. The future of Black greatness. These stories, these legends, are not just names in history books. They are reminders of what's possible. They are reminders that you have the power to make a difference. You are the next innovator, the next leader, the next voice the world needs. So the question is, what will your legacy be? If these Black inspiring figures have moved you, drop a name in the comments and share this video to spread their powerful stories. Like, share, and